Hello friends, welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel if you haven't been here before. I'm Erin, and for today's video we are doing another Universal Yums unboxing. Now if you watched my last Universal Yums unboxing, which was the Netherlands box, it was my most favorite box ever. So it's gonna be tough to top that one. If you watched that, you probably noticed at the end for the hint that I had no idea where we were going this month. Well, we're going everywhere. Which I kind of thought that might have been the case, but wasn't 100% sure. I know last year, this is my first year doing this during December, but I had looked at other videos and looked at past boxes that Universal Yums had put out. And last December, they did this as well, where they put out a whole bunch of different snacks from around the world that show up around the holiday season, I guess. So I'm excited about this box to see what's in here. Now, if you don't know what Universal Yums is, it is a subscription service. I obviously am not sponsored by this. This is something that I pay for with my own money. There are 3 different size boxes you can get. I think they're the Yum, the Yum Yum, and the Super Yum box. I get the middle one, which is the Yum Yum box. With shipping, it comes out to about $25 a month, which so far, I think this is my 4th box? Pretty sure this is my 4th box. And I've enjoyed all of them so far. I think it's neat to try things from around the world. So if you're into that kind of thing, I will have it linked in the description below if you would like to check them out. Like I said, I've enjoyed it for the last 4 months. So, well, I don't know if I enjoyed this one. So we'll say I enjoyed the last 3 boxes. The one from Thailand had some stuff in it that I didn't. Wait. This is my 5th box. So we did UK, Thailand, Russia, Netherlands, and then this everything box. So I enjoyed my previous 4 boxes, and we'll see if I enjoy this 5th one. But let's open this up and see what's inside. This is what the little insert looks like this month. Let's take this out and the booklet out. Oh goodness, it looks like we have a whole bunch of stuff in here. On the front it says Happy Holiday, which I wonder if that was supposed to say Happy Holidays or if they did that on purpose. But anyway, let's jump into what's in this box. Okay, so I got to see what's in the box because I did a little sneaky peeky because I wanted to take a picture so I could put it on my Instagram later. And I am very excited about this box. There's baklava in this box. I freaking love baklava. But anyway, let's jump into this. We'll start with something that's not baklava. The other thing I noticed in this box is that there are not very many candies. They give you like a yum bag with candies in it, and there's not very many in there. So I'm looking through the book, and this stuff that's in the yum bag, I'm not actually seeing in the book, so I don't know what it is. It's back here. I didn't think. So they are New Year's, it's a New Year's party bag is what it is. So we'll go ahead and start with those. So the first thing that's in there is a hard candy, and it is pink champagne candy from the UK. I gotta tell you, I did a lot of drinking this weekend because I was at a wedding. So I don't know how I feel about eating the pink champagne candy, but it looks okay. It's pink, it's a hard candy. Let's see what they have to say about it. So it says, everyone wants to start the new year off on the right foot, but in Scotland they take that literally. Traditionally, the first person to enter a home on Hogmanay, New Year's Eve, is called the first foot and will bring either good luck or bad luck in the coming year. To ensure good fortune, this first foot should be a tall man with dark hair. Blondes and redheads are considered terribly unlucky. Sorry about that, blondes and redheads. Once the first foot is chosen, he must come bearing gifts: a coin for prosperity, bread for food, salt for flavor, coal for warmth, and most importantly, a drink for good cheer. The most popular drink are offered by First Foods, you guessed it, champagne. With its sweet sparkling flavor, this champagne candy honors the storied Scottish tradition and is sure to start your year off right. Okay, so I probably won't eat this whole thing, but let's see what it tastes like at least. Decent sized candy. It is pink. It smells like champagne. Well, yes, it's champagne candy. By the way, this has no alcohol in it. So it just tastes like champagne. You just don't get the fun from the champagne. Alright, so like I said, I didn't eat the whole candy because that would take forever. It's weird. It's candy that tastes like champagne. I mean, if you don't like champagne, obviously you're not gonna like that. I think it tastes really good. It's just very bizarre to me that, yeah, it's literally champagne flavored candy. I give it a thumbs up. Alright. Let's move on to the next one, which is the other candy in the Yum bag, just to get that over with. This is Lucky New Year's candy from China. And this is what the packaging looks like. Dear Santa, please bring me a ring light. There we go. So it says, if you were born in 1935, 1947, 1959, 1971, 1983, 1995, or 2007, you're a pig. We know. It's not the nicest thing to call someone. Seeing red over it? Well, during the Chinese New Year, you sure hope to, regardless of your birth year. Red envelopes filled with money are given as gifts. Giant red dragons dance the street, and these red candies are everywhere. In China, red symbolizes luck, fortune, and happiness. And lucky for you, with this Yum, you get to try China's most famous holiday candy. This iconic confection is made with crumbly layers of black sesame and peanut, and it's only eaten during the Chinese New Year. Of course, you can eat it on December 31st, but if you're serious about having a good fortune for 2019, you should wait until February 5th. That's when the zodiac calendar officially transitions from the year of the dog, 2018, to the year of the pig, 2019. Well, we're not waiting until February, we're gonna try it now. But maybe we'll save one for February. Let's see what's in here. Looks horrible. Smells very nutty and crumbly and looks scary. It's like a flaky-ish. Yeah. Smells kind of like a Butterfinger. Bet you it don't taste like one. Let's try it. It does taste like a Butterfinger. I think we're just gonna go through this one in order of the book. So the first thing is Qualitats Marzipan Bar. Marzipan bar with dark chocolate. And this is from Germany. I don't know if I like marzipan. I feel like I don't. So this is what the candy itself looks like. It says a German Christmas without marzipan, it's unheard of. While marzipan has never quite taken off in the USA, Germans cherish the almond confection, especially during the holidays. The story behind marzipan, however, is a little less sweet than the treat itself. In 1407, a famine swept across the German city of Lübeck. With no access to wheat, locals began mixing ground almond and sugar together and forming a paste in the shape of loaves of bread. The recipe has been passed down over centuries, and today marzipan bread remains Germany's top holiday treat. While some companies use peanuts and potatoes in their recipes to cut cost, the marzipan in your box is made in the traditional way, with only raw almonds and sugar, and then finished with a pure dark chocolate coating. We're calling it now. This sweet tradition will be love at first loaf. Well, let's see. Looks like chocolate covered marzipan. I don't really like marzipan. It's okay. So next, here we go. Stuff I can't pronounce. Pereniki Yuzaki. Gingerbread with mint icing. This is from Poland. Just a bag full of gingerbread. I think this will be good. I like gingerbread. From houses to men, gingerbread is the common sight during this time of year, but piernikki, the famous Polish gingerbread, is more than common. It's a necessity. As one of the 12 dishes of Polish Christmas, which is a traditional feast on Christmas Eve, it's enjoyed by nearly every Polish family during the winter. But that's not the only time it shows up. Piernikki is one of the most popular gifts given to children on St. Nicholas Day, and many locals bake mini versions of piernikki to hang on their Christmas trees as charming ornaments. The mini piernikki in your box are perfect for tree decorating, but with their fragrant spice and frosty mint icing, they're better for the most important Polish gingerbread tradition of all, eating. Alright, so they're just little mini gingerbreads. We went from sweet, now we're going to savory. I am not even going to pretend to know how to say this. So you'll see the words appear. Strzelnik bromberki, mustard potato chips. And these are from the Czech Republic. Now, I saw this bag and I saw the thing on the front. Now I'm looking at it, it's definitely mustard, but when I first looked at it, I was like, ooh, hummus flavored potato chips. Not so much. This is what the bag looks like. Think this is just a bag of chips? Think again. You're actually about to indulge in an authentic Czech holiday feast. Every year on December 24th, Czechs celebrate, Citroden, or Generous Day, when friends and family gather together to share a bountiful meal. Once the sun has set and the first star appears in the sky, the signature spread is served. Fried fish with a heaping mounds of brombervi salad, a zesty potato salad made with mustard. These potato chips deliver all the savory, spicy, and tangy flavors of the potato salad. For a true Czech celebration, chips for holiday dinner will take it. As most of you know, I'm not a huge fan of savory. These smell not bad. These look more like the chips that we get here. I found that chips from other countries that I've gotten in these boxes seem a little bit thicker, but these seem like ours. So let's see what they're like. These have a kick to them. And I'm usually not a fan of savory, but these are really good. Now I'm gonna have to try to play the game of finding these online, which with the Dutch stuff was not too terrible, but I tried to find some stuff out of my Russia box. Couldn't do that, and I doubt that I'm gonna be able to find these, but maybe I can find them on Amazon. Those are really good. I'm kind of surprised. I thought I wasn't gonna like them, but they're really good. Up next, we have prickly pear yugwa candy from South Korea. And they sent a whole bunch of these. This is what it looks like in the packaging. It says, you're holding in your hands Korea's most esteemed and fascinating holiday treat, yugwa. This intricate delicacy dates back to the year 918. Yes, 918, when it was created as a substitute for fruit in the winter. For centuries, yugwa has been strictly reserved for special occasions like weddings and important holidays, and the method to make it remains equally as strict. Since the candy's production is regulated by the Korean government, it can only be made by a Korean food grandmaster. The yugwa in your box was crafted by Grandmaster Kim Kyu-hwan, who has dedicated his life to the art of yugwa since 1981. To make this ancient sweet, he soaks rice in water for 5 days and then pounds it into a fine powder, after which he mixes in honey, fruit, and water. The dough is then cut into pieces, soaked in more honey, and dried in the shade. Once dry, the dough is fried in oil twice, and then finished with a layer of honey and puffed rice. During this time of year, yugwa candy is commonly given as a gift during Chuseok. There's that word. Similar to American Thanksgiving and Korean New Year. It's less widespread outside of Korea. In fact, Universal Yums is the first company to bring this yugwa to the United States. Let's consider this hard-to-find, treasured product our holiday gift to you. Well, that's kind of neat. I'm interested to see what this is like. Maybe that's why they put so many in here. There are 4 of them. Watch me hate this. But I think that the tradition is neat. And it smells like I'm not gonna like it. It's very lightweight and pink. Let's try. Ooh. Definitely not my favorite. It's a very weird consistency, which is why I don't like it. It's the texture of it. To be quite honest with you, it doesn't really taste like anything. I don't really even know how to describe it. It just is fluffy and doesn't taste like anything. Okay, next up is San Andreas Crunchy Chocolate Turon. Chocolate nougat with crisp rice from Spain. This is what the candy looks like. Or the treat, I guess it's not necessarily a candy. A little focusing. There we go. So this one says, a car without wheels, a fish without water, a guitar without strings. All these scenarios make more sense than Christmas in Spain without Turon. This confection is a staple of Spain's winter festivities, enjoyed from December 25th through January 6th on Epiphany or Three Kings Day. Until recently, there were only two types of Spanish Turon, hard and soft, both made with a mixture of almonds, egg whites, and honey. But over the last few decades, a new variety of Turon has stolen the hearts of locals, one that incorporates chocolate. This special chocolate Turon is blended with rich cocoa and puffed rice for a crispy, creamy combo that just makes sense. After one bite, you won't be able to imagine the holidays without it. Okay, so my memory card got full in the middle of me eating that candy. But it was just me eating the candy. I really didn't say anything, so no biggie there. It's really good. I like it. Kind of reminds me of a Crunch bar, but not as chocolatey. I don't know. It was really good. Let's move on to the next thing. So next is Pacelli Pandoro Chocolate Cream. Chocolate cream filled pastry cake from Italy. This has a very interesting shape. This is what the front looks like. And that's what the cake on the inside looks like. Okay, it says Pandoro translates to golden bread, and Italians certainly feel that way about it. Given how complex it is, Pandoro is one of the few goodies locals prefer to buy packaged instead of making it at home. Here's why. The intricate baking process can take up to 30 hours, requiring 4 lengthy rising periods and 3 more resting periods once the dough is rolled out. After that process, it must then be placed in a special angled mold and slowly baked to achieve the perfect golden brown crust. It's no wonder the final product flies off the store shelves during the holidays. We're happy to have snagged one of Italy's most extraordinary varieties of Pandoro to share with you. With a rich, luscious cocoa cream inside, the name golden bread couldn't be more apt. Alright, let's see what this is about. It smells amazing. It's very soft, like angel food cake. I am excited to try this. Do I tear? Do I bite? Oh. I only got the bread part. It feels like angel food cake on the outside, but it doesn't taste like angel food cake. It tastes like bread. That's really freaking good. 2 thumbs up on that one. Okay. So this next one, I'm a little bit iffy about. The next one we have is Pop Smile Sweet Egg Yolk Popcorn. Popcorn with egg yolk flavored coating. So this is what the outside of the bag looks like. I know you're not going to be able to read what it says, but it says Pop Smile, and then it has some... These are from Taiwan, so do they speak Taiwanese? I don't know what they speak in Taiwan, but whatever Pop Smile is in their language is written underneath Pop Smile. This says, you might think of eggs as an ordinary breakfast item, but in Taiwan there's so much more. Eggs, specifically the yolks, hold important significance to locals and are the focus of several holiday celebrations. During the Summertime Dragon Boat Festival, the Taiwanese prepare special salted egg yolk dumplings called zongzi, which are placed as offerings on temple altars. During the Mid-Autumn Moon Festival, locals celebrate the lunar cycle by baking mooncakes, sweet pastries filled with egg yolks, which are meant to represent the full moon. Given the importance placed on salted egg yolks in Taiwanese holiday traditions, it's no surprise that one of Taiwan's largest snack food companies created a popcorn coated with the essential ingredient, With its salty corn crunch and sweet buttery coating, these excellent snacks bring you a bit of Taiwanese tradition and lots of fun. Alright, let's eat some egg yolk popcorn. Get a whiff of that. You could only know what. You know what it smells like? Cereal. Not like Kicks or, you know, like Corn Pops. Do they still make those? Is Corn Pops a thing? Or maybe it just smells like corn. I don't know. I don't know why I'm taking out more than one piece of this. Just yellow looking popcorn. I'm so scared. Let's try. So that was pretty terrible. I can't get the taste out of my mouth. It was okay at first when I popped it in my mouth. It just tasted salty. And then I started chewing it. I can't even describe what the taste is. It's not good. I do know that. Hopefully my boyfriend enjoys that because, yeah. I won't be eating any more of that. Oh, thank God. Next is the baklava. So this is Jabri mixed baklava from Jordan. And there's 8 pieces. This is exciting. As you can tell, I'm a super fan of baklava. If I could get my camera to focus, that would be swell. Here we go. So this is what the box looks like. It's wrapped in plastic. Ah, baklava. Jordan's favorite holiday treat. Made from paper-thin phyllo pastry, syrup, and nuts, this delicate dessert is served every year on, I'm gonna butcher this, Eid el-Fitr, to mark the end of the month-long Ramadan fast. Bakeries and restaurants across the country spend weeks skillfully preparing these stunning pastries in a staggering number of varieties. The baklava you're holding is made by a famous restaurant in Amman called Supai Jabri and Sons. This restaurant has been the exclusive caterer for 4 generations of Jordanian royal families, and in 1990 its owners were honored by King Hussein himself for their contributions to the local economy. With Jabri's classic holiday assortment, you'll get to sample the 2 handmade baklavas, traditionally layered baklava with crushed cashews and vermicelli bird's nest stuffed with whole pistachios. After a few decadent bites, you'll realize this is a treat literally fit for royalty. So I've had regular baklava before, which is the one with the almonds in it. So I'm gonna go ahead and try the one with the pistachios and the bird's nest because that's new and exciting. Baklava is really greasy, so the top of the box got kind of greasy, but this is really nice packaging. So that's nice. Oh man, there's only one bird's nest one, and the rest is regular. That's okay though. I like this. This is really nice. I think I might try to find this online. So I'm gonna try the one, well, I was gonna try the one that is in the middle that's different, but I'm gonna save that. That looks really special. It really does look like a bird's nest with eggs in it. Looks like normal baklava. I'm sure it's gonna be delicious. That is amazing. Okie doke. So I think we have like 3 more things. And the last 2, I am going to be switching up because we're not ending on a bad note. So next is Sol del Cusco Chocolate, which is hot chocolate bar with cinnamon and cloves, and this is from Peru. Now I know that their chocolate is much different than our chocolate, so I'm not sure if I'm gonna like this or not, but I wonder. So it does have how you can actually make this into hot chocolate, which I don't know. I'm gonna read this. Yeah, it says it has the direct. Okay, so you're supposed to make this into hot chocolate, but I'm just gonna try a little piece. I'm sure it's gonna be kind of bitter because this is more like, their chocolate's usually more like baking chocolate than sweet chocolate, but I will definitely make hot chocolate out of this because I think that's really neat. So this is what the packaging looks like. Very festive, red and green. So this says, this chocolate isn't meant for eating, it's meant for drinking. Made with a blend of cinnamon and cloves, this unique bar is used to make chocolatada, a fragrant hot chocolate enjoyed throughout Peru on Noche Buena, Christmas Eve. After an extravagant family dinner, gift exchange, and spectacular fireworks show, locals finish the night with mugs of piping hot cocoa. Sure, hot chocolate is a fitting beverage for this time of year, but did we mention that December marks the start of summer in Peru? The average temperature in Peru this month is 77 degrees Fahrenheit. But even the warm weather doesn't stop locals from sipping on their favorite holiday drink. If you want to celebrate like the Peruvians, just follow this traditional chocolata recipe. Okay, so the first step is to break the bar into pieces and place them in a pot with 1 cup water. Heat on medium and stir until dissolved. Add 4½ cups of milk and stir until hot. Enjoy plain with marshmallows or with whipped cream. Salud. So I'm just gonna break off the tiniest piece of this because I would like to make this into hot chocolate. Just to taste it, to see what it tastes like not in hot chocolate flavor. We don't have milk right now, so I can't make the hot chocolate. It smells really good. You definitely smell the cloves. And it's just like a regular chocolate bar. I'm just gonna take the tiniest bite off the end just to see what it tastes like if you just were to eat it. I'm sure it's gonna be bitter, so watch my face, but you can definitely smell the cloves and the cinnamon. It smells so good. It smells very Christmassy. That's actually not bitter. And very sweet. I wouldn't sit here and eat this chocolate bar as a chocolate bar. And obviously that's not what it's for. It's for hot cocoa. That's gonna make some amazing hot cocoa. That's all I'm gonna say. A little bit on the grittier texture side, but again, you're not supposed to just eat it. You're supposed to make it into hot cocoa. So I give it a thumbs up. It's good. I'm sure the hot cocoa part's gonna be amazing, so I'm looking forward to trying that. Okay, so we're down to 2 things, and I'm gonna switch these up because I have a feeling that the one on the top of this page I'm going to enjoy, while the one on the bottom one I'm not going to enjoy. The next one is Stockley's Mince Pie Fudge. Let me give you a little story about mince pie. My dad loves himself some mincemeat pie. If you don't know what mincemeat pie is, it's essentially fruity meat in a pie. I think it tastes horrible. So I'm pretty sure that I'm gonna think that this mince pie flavored fudge bar not gonna be so great. But we'll give it a try. And these are from the UK. So this is what the bag looks like. So it says spiced fudge with raisins. Let's start with a short history lesson. It'll be an exciting one, we promise. Early in the 11th century, Middle Eastern countries developed a way to preserve meat with fruit, sugar, and spices. 300 years later, crusaders returning to England from the Middle East brought this preservation method with them. The technique spawned a variety of new dishes, one of which was a savory Christmas pie with minced meat, dried fruit, and a blend of cinnamon, cloves, and nutmeg. See, fruity meat. After being served at King Henry V's coronation, it quickly gained popularity throughout the United Kingdom. Since then, mince pie has remained one of the UK's most beloved holiday treats, particularly on Boxing Day, December 26th. Another history lesson. Boxing Day stems from the tradition where servants would get a day off to receive gifts from their masters. Today it's become a day for shopping, relaxing, and eating mince pie fudge. Well, not everyone eats the fudge. Some people eat the sweet, spicy pie that inspired it. But whether in the fudge or pastry form, eating mince pie is how everyone should spend their December 26th. This person is not going to be spending their December 26th eating mince pie. This is what it looks like. I'm not eating this whole piece. So it's not terrible, but it's not good either. Very weird to have raisins and fudge. It is more just, I guess I was afraid that you were gonna get the meat flavoring in the fudge, and it's not. It's just the spice part, which smells good. I'm not thrilled with it, but it's okay. This is from the USA and I'm not going to be able to pronounce it. Jumbo Raspberry Hamantaschen. Pastry with raspberry jam. This sounds right up my alley. From Brooklyn. This is what the packaging looks like. This isn't your ordinary pastry. Hamantaschen are a special treat created for the Jewish holiday of Purim, which takes place in March. If you aren't familiar, this exuberant holiday celebrates the saving of the Jewish people from a royal advisor named Haman, who planned to get rid of all the Jews in ancient Persia. One story suggests that the triangle shape of the Hamantaschen is meant to resemble Haman's ear, which was supposedly cut off prior to his execution. Okay. Another says it mimics his three-cornered hat. Others suggest that the filling hidden inside the cookie means that miracles are not always openly visible but still exist. No matter what the true meaning or layers of meaning, this is an important cookie for an even more important celebration. That's pretty cool. That is not a Jewish holiday that I'm familiar with, but this looks good, so hopefully we're ending on a good note. Now I'm guessing that the jam part is probably just in the middle, so I'm just gonna take, here, we'll pull the pointiest end down and try this part. I did not get to the jam part, but it's like a very fluffy pastry and it was really good. So 2 thumbs up for that. I'm sure it'll be even better once you get to the raspberry jam part in the middle. That is it as far as the snacks in this Yum box. But let's read the clue to next month's box and see where we're going. So this one says, the perfect place to ring in the new year, a country with castles and cabbage and lots of good beer. There will be unusual chocolate and a lucky coin sweet, so say hello 2019 and get ready to eat. If we're going with castles, cabbage, and beer, my guess is that we're going to Germany, but I could be wrong. It sounds like Germany, so that'll be exciting if we're going to Germany next month. If not, we'll figure it out once we get the box. But that's it for this video, guys. If you liked it, give me a big old thumbs up. Make sure you subscribe to my channel if you want to see more videos like this one, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Bye!